So this Microsoft Word class, it's a rather intensive class. Zach was telling us that typically to pass this exam, you need 125 hours. Well, obviously we didn't have 125 hours in this, but Zach's expertise and his repetitiveness and his jokes also helped us retain this information and made us confident that we could pass this certification exam on the first try. All of us came from different areas of expertise. Some were very anxious coming into this class. Others don't use words so much in their day-to-day life, so that repetitiveness helped kind of solidify their knowledge. And those who were anxious, gradually moved to be more confident so that we could reach that certification goal. All of us learned shortcuts that are going to make our work much more efficient. And of course, we're all very grateful that the City of Houston is investing in us and helping us reach this goal of certification in Microsoft Word. But then, of course, the long-term goal is the associate certification for Microsoft in general.
I was enrolled in the Excel certification class where I was instructed by Mr. Zach, who is a great instructor. He thinks he's funny, but don't tell him I said that. However, the class was very beneficial for me personally because I had very little Excel skills. So being able to complete the program, learn about the worksheets and the formulas and how to add charts and tables to my worksheets, how to save and print certain cells and files was very beneficial for me. And I'm sure for the rest of the class, as I speak on behalf of them as well. And so I would think that a person wanting to engage or enroll in this program would benefit from it as well because it's a marketing tool. You can use it, it's a skill building opportunity to use as you explore other opportunities within the City of Houston.
One thing I learned through going through the Microsoft certifications was that there's always going to be something new to learn through these things. Whether you're coming into the city as a new employee, anything like that, there's always a base of things that and going through the certifications really helps you kind of unpack that tool bag and helps you better kind of utilize some of the programs to work for you as opposed to stressing out a lot on how to figure out how to do things. It's kind of helped me engage a lot with the fellow students and the coworkers and everything and it's also kind of helped with taking on a little bit of a training role with my own group back at my office and being able to utilize what I've learned in class, take that to work the next day, and implement it in a real scenario. I think is probably it's something that's hard to mimic. So coming in and doing the training classes here and being able to do that with the work that we have with the city, it's amazing because it's something that you don't get in just going through a regular training situation outside of work or anything like that. Honestly, I had questions coming into it, but I think if there's any employee that is interested in signing up for it, I would definitely recommend it. If you use any little bit of any of the programs, I think it's something that it's an investment in yourself, and I don't think it's a loss in any way. There's nothing wrong with expanding your knowledge of using the same software that you use day in and day out.